Good morning, grade 9 learners. Oh, it's nice to see you today. Okay, so before we start our lesson, I would like to request everyone to please stand for a prayer. Anybody who wants to volunteer to lead the prayer? Yes, Rocco. Amen. All right, thank you, Rocco. Okay, let's start the checking of attendance. Say present if your name is called. Our attendance today is perfect. Everyone, please be seated. All right, so I think everyone is ready for our science lesson. So to begin with, may I request everyone to kindly read our objectives for this morning's class. After going through this learning activity, you are all expected to identify the factors that affect the force of impact on moving objects and solve the momentum of an object. Great. You remember that you were given entry tickets before you get inside the classroom? Great. All right. So how are you going to answer that entry tickets? By using or by executing the egg volleyball activity. So here's what we are going to do. All right. Now, any question about the procedure? So let's get started. Wow, you are done executing the activity. So how was the experience? Okay, very good. You enjoyed doing the activity. Now, we are going to proceed to our intro tickets. Can you please get your intro tickets? We are going to answer that one all together. Nice. Okay, wow, everybody had a wonderful and brilliant idea about the activity that you did. Out from the volleyball activity or egg volleyball activity that you did a while ago, what do you think is our topic this morning? Yes, you got it right. It's impulse and momentum. So before we move further, we are going to have another set of activity. That's going to be your activity number 2. All right, our activity number 2 is called picture analysis. Here on series of pictures, you are going to answer and brainstorm with your hair. Is that clear? Here are the images. Okay, so you have illustration number 1, illustration number 2. So I will be giving you around 1 minute to think and analyze the picture. And after that one, each pair will answer these guided questions to be answered or to be presented in class later. Okay, so each pair will be given only 1 minute to present their answer. Is that clear? All right, good. Okay, so your time starts now. We are going to move on to the abstraction part of our lesson. Now, for activity number 3, you are going to work independently since you are going to access the website that is shown on your screen. All right, everybody, your 2 minutes is up. Congratulations for doing a great job. Now, let me ask you a few questions. What have you noticed with the simulation versus your hands-on simulation? So the 3 activities that you did today are actually related to 2 physics terms. So these are, everybody please read. Great. Impulse and momentum. What is a momentum? Inertia in motion. It is also a vector quantity. It must have both magnitude and direction, and bearing the formula P is equal to M times V. All right, anybody from this class who knows the law of conservation of momentum? The law of conservation of momentum states that there is no change in momentum if there is no external force. Similarly, if we want to change the momentum of an object, an external force is definitely required. So, there are 4 key concepts that you need to understand when studying impulse and momentum. All right, class, so there are 3 types of collision. When you say elastic collision, it is one in which the total kinetic energy of the system does not change and colliding objects bounce after the collision. Okay, so we will now move to group dynamics. So you are going to form yourselves into 3. Okay, so you will be answering 3 guided questions again out of the illustrations presented. So you're given only 2 minutes to brainstorm your ideas with your group mates. Okay, so time starts now. Now, for your assessment, so you have with you your mobile phones. You are going to scan the corresponding QR codes in the screen, and that will serve as your exit tickets for today's class. In order for you to reveal the task, you need to be performing that one for 10 seconds. Here's your exit ticket number 1 with the QR code. All right, to wrap up our session for today, may I request everyone to please stand. Goodbye, everyone, and see you next time.